Hey guys, so today I'm out in the backyard working on some bonsai trees. This tree here is a lilac tree that I actually collected in my backyard. It was growing too close to a fence, so I decided to put it into a pot and turn it into a bonsai. As you can see, this tree here has multiple trunks, and I decided it's about time that I separate these trunks apart and try to get several different lilac trees from this one tree. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove the tree from the pot so I can take a look at what's going on with the roots and see where I can separate this tree. First, I kind of want to loosen some of the soil. And then gently now that the tree's out of the pot, I'm going to start to remove some of the soil and see what the root bowl's looking like. So the tree seems to have a pretty nice root bowl overall. The question is, how can we cut this? Because there's a lot of dead wood here, if you notice. This was once a thicker tree that died back and then put out new shoots. So the question is, how can we cut through this dead wood and also preserve as much of the root ball for each component of the tree? The two main trees I want to separate are this one here, this tall, very thin, gangly looking tree, and this shorter, thicker one here, which is probably the one that'll be most ideal for making a bonsai tree. So in order to split the tree, I'm going to use this saw. I'm going to line up exactly where I want to make the cut to separate the trees, and then start. As you can see here, I was able to separate out one half of the trees. So this tree here, as you can see, is 1, 2, 3 branches. I want to keep this main trunk as one. I'm going to see if I can separate these off and plant them as separate trees. And then, of course, we have the larger tree with this real thick ball of roots, but also a lot of dead wood here. A lot of this is soft wood that's decaying back from the original trunk of the tree. But I think I'm going to throw each of these in a pot and try to get them both growing, get the root balls reestablished, and I'll worry about removing some of this dead wood here in the future. So as you can see, this tree still has the remainder of the root ball, and this will be the tree that will be planted, and I think it'll make a decent bonsai once I let this continue to grow, and eventually we'll be trimming this back and putting some wire on. But it's got a decent starting trunk, got some interest to the trunk of the deadwood down here, and it's got a new lead branch and a small side branch here. This plant I just cut off. It's got a little bit of root, So I'm hoping I'll be able to root this, and this will become a small, nice bonsai. Got a little ramification. I have to decide what I want to do with this regarding wiring and shaping in the future. So now I'm going to be repotting these plants back into these pots. So I'm going to put this larger lilac tree back into the original yellow pot that it was in. So I just placed the plant back in with some of the original soil, and I'm just going to fill in some additional soil. Right now I'm just using basic gardening topsoil mix. I'm not putting these into bonsai soil just yet because they're still in training pots, and I still want to keep the water retention in the soil. But in the future, as these get transplanted into bonsai pots, I'll probably change the type of soil that I'm using for them. I also am going to put some of the smaller trees that I cut off into this pot as well. Just gets a larger pot, and we'll see if any of these smaller ones really last anyway. This has some root, so hopefully we'll be able to get it to continue to grow. Now for the other one, put it into the smaller orange pot. It's got a good amount of root, so I'm hoping it's going to continue to grow and eventually become a pretty nice bonsai tree. Alright, there it is. That's how you separate a multi-trunk bonsai tree into several single-trunk bonsai trees. Thanks for watching.